Hey YouTube, how you doing? Thanks for joining us here on CryptoTalk.News. As I promised earlier this week, we've got some amazing interviews going on. Right now, I'm sitting here talking with the CEO and co-founder of Lympo, Ada Jonuse. Ada, welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this interview.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Now, if you guys don't know, Lympo, and that's Lympo.io. You guys can go check out the website right now. Lympo.io is they monetizing sports and health data via the blockchain. Their pre-ICO or their pre-sale just started a few days ago. So I wanted to get Ada on to explain more about what Lympo is and where they've been, because this company's been around for some time now, and where they plan on going. So to kick it off, Ada, how long have you been involved with blockchain technology?
Actually, I've been hearing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for a while, but I only started learning about the technology itself this spring, and I just found it so fascinating, so interesting that I really spent months of my time, day and night, in forums, in various chat groups, online, going to blockchain events, meeting new people, and learning about how this technology can change so many sectors.
Gotcha. And it's something that's big. I think a lot of people right now, they're really kind of associating it with the coins, but there really is a lot more behind the technology that people just don't necessarily understand right now.
Exactly. So I hear it quite often, people saying, oh, maybe we should, ban blockchain. And then you think, okay, it's a technology. Maybe some use cases of them can be questionable, and this is what people associate quite often with cryptocurrencies, with the speculation that is maybe going on there. But the technology itself is a huge step forward, and I totally love it.
Now, when you first started doing this research and digging into blockchain technology, did you right away say, oh, this can be used for health and sports data, or this can be used in this industry? Was that like an immediate, or was it something that it took a little bit of time to figure out?
Yes, so actually I was already then CEO of a startup that I founded half a year ago before getting interested into blockchain. So I knew very well about the business that I am doing with my own company. And of course, it was always on my mind. So we started as a platform to find the best personal trainer who is nearest to you and who has the best ratings and reviews. So I knew a lot about this sector, and then I started learning about blockchain just because I found it really interesting. And then with time, there was this moment where I was like, oh, we can use it actually together with what we built so far already, and this is how it started.
So for people who are watching, if you guys don't know, Lympo, they actually had a project and a product going before they ever decided to do an ICO, before they ever decided to actually use it with blockchain technology and tie it into what they're doing with this whole platform. So as I always mention on my show, you want to do your due diligence when investing in ICOs or investing in any cryptocurrency or anything for that matter. One thing that I like about Lympo is that they had a project, and they already had something going. They were already a company before she even found out about blockchain technology. So it's not one of these companies that are rushing out there to be like, let me raise money with an ICO, and then it makes investors a little apprehensive. This is something that I feel a bit more comfortable in because you guys do have a working product and you guys were already doing something before. Now, I understand that you're working here, but you guys already had a project going, and I think that is great, and I think it's good for investors. Now, can you explain Lympo a little bit, like what exactly it is?
Yes.
They're going to receive a token, but how do they receive this token?
Yeah. So Lympo will work like this, that you open your digital fitness wallet, you register there your data, the health data that you want to enter, And then you connect it with the health apps and wearables that you're already using. And then you have two ways, at least in the first phase, two ways to receive tokens. So either you are exercising with a personal trainer, a physical therapist, dietitian, who then on our program, on our platform, works on a training program for you and includes all the goals that are trackable, that you can achieve, and then you train, track what you do actually, and submit your data and get tokens in reward. The other way to receive tokens is to participate in challenges that are organized on our platform, and especially we plan to work here with partners. So let's say there is a big sports event like a marathon, and everyone who runs a marathon that day submits their data, their results afterwards, and they receive Lympo rewards. And obviously we will do some kind of fitness airdrops ourselves for our early community to get this going. Yeah, so everyone who has Lym tokens already will be able to receive even more by participating in our challenges. But the ultimate goal is then to have more and more partners, like athletic shoe producers, maybe healthy food producers, gyms. And these partners are then purchasing some tokens and telling to the community, hey, we have this challenge for you. Please do follow this, and you'll receive tokens in reward.
Very nice. And it's really great for people who are, maybe they're making that New Year's resolution that they want to continue working out, and they work they do 2 or 3 training sessions and then they kind of fall off. Well, now they got a reward system, and that's on the consumer side. On the business side, it will, they can link with fitness trainers, doctors, but then also businesses that sell food or sports drinks or clothing material like that, articles for doing different sports that they'll then be able to use the tokens with, or those companies will then be able to promote themselves and hold events and stuff like that. So it's really a unique community to essentially be able to help you keep up with your regimen of staying healthy and staying fit and making it fun at the same time.
Yes, that's our goal, to make it fun, to get rewarded for that. And also what we offer to our clients is a way to aggregate their data from different sources in one place, to be able to access it, to be able to share it, storing permissions on blockchain, and ultimately to be able to monetize it, working either with data-driven companies in the sector, with bigger players like health insurers, or also with researchers who want to have this access to a big database.
Now, we've talked a couple of times. One thing that I didn't bring up that I want to ask is, where, at least in the starting phase, where do you see your guys' largest market? Because this is something obviously that's global and that can be used globally. But starting out, where have you guys seen your largest market, or where do you perceive your largest market to be?
So we're very eager to enter the US market, that's for sure.
Okay.
And we have some, because the platform for to find the best personal trainer was going to expand in California anyway. So gotcha. We are planning to enter that market, and we're preparing for that already now. Nice. And I think that once we couple it with this digital fitness wallet, we're going to have a real competitive advantage in comparison to other competitors in this sector, because it's obviously a big country, a lot of people into fitness, and a lot of companies doing that. Yep. And another country that is very interesting for us, and that we aim to reach as soon as possible as well, is Australia. Also because some of our team members are from Australia, and we have a big partner there working in blockchain IT applications. And nice. From that company, we have some people in our team, and we see so much potential there. We also have an ambassador in Australia and a lot of supporters. So right now it's, the question of priorities and timing and resources to enter these markets. And then obviously we hope it's gonna spread and will be used globally, definitely.
I really feel that you guys would have a huge acceptance in the U.S. market. I foresee a big acceptance just because there are a lot of people, a lot of health foods chains and other different companies, different stuff like that. Along with personal trainers and such like that. So I think you guys will be really accepted in open arms. One thing that I want to revert back to real quick, guys, is that she said that they are already in progress with their other product on working into the California market. So again, revert back to the fact this is already a company that has something going for them. They're already a profitable company. They already have employees. This is another project that they're doing. So just keep that in mind. You mentioned team. Can you tell us a bit about your team? Because I found that your team is amazing. Very easy to work with, and they're like, when I had questions, they answered them immediately. Your guys' Telegram is amazing, so make sure you follow their Telegram channel. But please tell us a bit about your team.
Yeah, we're on the Telegram channel 24/7, really, but it's so much fun, actually. So the core team are people who build the existing platform for personal trainers, and they're from Lithuania because this is where we started. And then in preparation for the project that we're doing now, and in preparation for the token sale and for the development, because the development is already underway for the development of the digital fitness wallet that I was talking about before, we added people who have experience in blockchain, in building these type of applications, and also people who know more about blockchain use cases in healthcare. And part of them are also in Germany. So this is how it all came together. And now we hope, and what we really want to achieve is that these teams are working in a really good way, cooperating with each other and making sure that the project and the product itself reaches the market as soon as possible after the end of the token sale.
Very nice. And speaking about that token sale, as I mentioned earlier, everyone, the pre-sale is going on now, and then the actual ICO starts February 17th, I believe. So you can take action now. It's not a referral link. Here at the bottom of the video in the description, there is going to be a link, lympo.io. It's going to be just a regular link. It's not a referral. I'm not getting anything for this. Just go ahead and click on that link if you're interested in learning more and you want to participate in the pre-sale. And mind you, this is, again, the pre-sale. It's only been open for a few days. They've raised more than half of their soft cap already. I've been keeping up with this. This company is gonna get funded for sure, and I really am looking forward to seeing where it's going. So make sure if you want to learn more, there's a link in the description.
Yeah, actually, we reached our soft cap just this night before. It was 150 million limbs, like 15%. So we are now close to $3 million US and close to 2,000 participants. We're very happy that it's a community-based project, so many people are participating with small sums. It's not a whale project where there's going to be, pump and dump right after we reach the exchanges, but we're very happy to see so many people, wanting to be part of it. So definitely, and the pre-sale is still ongoing for 7 days, and we are very confident we're going to reach our hard cap really soon.
I'm excited about it. Where can Lympo disrupt the sports and health data industry? Where can it disrupt it?
Okay, so we hear a lot about companies that are disrupting something. So I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of that because everyone is disrupting something, right? But I think where we can really bring some change about is the way that we profit or interact with the health and sports tracking apps and wearables. I feel that right now they're only there for us to measure our own progress or to share with our friends on Facebook, but we're not really having this data about ourselves in one place, being able to analyze it, being able to show it to our doctor, our fitness trainer, a physical therapist who can assess the health state based on that data. And so I think that I hope that with Lympo, people will not only be incentivized, be healthier because they're receiving the tokens, but also be more aware about how much very expensive and very important data they're producing, and just we want to be the missing link that enables you to actually profit from that.
Now, we had spoken previously, and I know that you guys aren't ready yet, but to let everybody know, you guys it's something that you guys are actually kind of looking forward into the future where this data could maybe be categorized or used, because anybody that is producing data, that data can almost be used in studies, as we had mentioned, when we talked about before. Now, you guys aren't directly using it now, but that is something that can be used and that you guys have thought about for going in the future, where they can actually have access, anonymous access to these people's data to be able to figure different things out. I mean, this is important. The data that people produce is extremely important for future generations or future people.
Our approach, go on.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead. Yep.
Okay. So our approach, I think, which is different from many of the current market players, is that we want to allow people to monetize their data themselves and to give the access to their data to whomever they want to receive, payments in rewards with Lim tokens via blockchain for this. And I think that the real we can achieve the free flow of data when people who are producing it are in charge, because companies are in so many ways limited in doing that, and rightly so, of course. But we want to be this platform where you are enabled to actually be in charge of your own data.
Be in charge and be able to share it how you want. And with blockchain technology, just like transferring funds only, in a sense, with tokens, that data can be transferred securely and quickly through blockchain technology. So, that's, go ahead. Yes.
Yes, because it's a lot of data, and because it's sensitive in nature, so the data itself is not stored on blockchain, but the permissions and the access to it is stored on blockchain. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's good for people to understand. Where do you see Lympo in 5 years?
So in 5 years, it's hard to predict. Everything is changing so fast. But in 5 years, I want many people in this planet to know about the services that Lympo is offering. That means being rewarded for your health achievements in tokens. And my ultimate goal is to expand this from, starting from fitness trainers and just exercising for yourself, to expand this to be able actually really use this very valuable information in the healthcare sector that we're not really witnessing right now. So I hope that in the future we're gonna have the whole ecosystem of stakeholders, like health insurers, like employers, and more healthy lifestyle producers of healthy lifestyle goods and services, and that they can all interconnect and exchange information with the help of the platform we're building.
So me being an entrepreneur, me being a business owner, I could almost, as the platform's obviously released, I could tell my employees, hey, if you work, if you meet these goals or challenges, you get rewarded in these tokens. and then you can buy time off with these tokens, or you can buy this with these tokens, or whatever.
Exactly.
And you can incentivize as an employer, you can incentivize your employees to be healthier
Yes,
if
and
that's
I
what they
think
choose to
that
do.
works. I think that would work better than just giving everyone a gym membership, because some people go to the gym and some don't. But
Yep.
if you purchase some tokens and say, okay, we do this token challenge for our company, everyone can participate, then they will be sure that actually the tokens are reaching people who are doing something. And then, of course, you can do with the tokens then so many things, from purchasing goods and services to purchasing further fitness trainings, and everything where our partners accept tokens as payments.
Do you think that in the future you may have not just personal trainers, but possibly fitness experts or health experts that would accept those tokens as well? So you could almost get some of your training or stuff like that by using those tokens? Is that something that you guys have seen that may be a possibility?
Exactly, definitely.
Perfect.
This is where we're definitely planning to go.
Very nice, guys. Lymp.io, Lympo.io. Pre-sale is going on now. The ICO starts February 17th. This is Ada Jonuse, who's the co-founder and CEO, and I want to thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate it, and thank you very much to your team for everything that you guys have done and for your project. I think it's going to really do something great for people who want to stay healthy and be healthy.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You have a great day.